Close your eyes and imagine the gentlest constant in the universe. Not the rushing of wind or the pounding of waves, but something far more subtle, far more profound. In the vast silence of space, where no sound can travel, there exists a speed that never changes, never wavers, never grows tired. This is the speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second, and it hums through every corner of existence with the quiet persistence of your own heartbeat. You might think of this speed as impossibly fast, and in one sense you would be right. Light can circle the Earth 7.5 times in a single second. It can travel from the sun to your face in just over 8 minutes, carrying with it the warmth that touches your skin on a summer morning. But in another, deeper sense, this speed isn't about being fast at all. It's about being constant, unchanging, eternal, the universe's way of maintaining perfect rhythm. Think of it this way. Imagine you're walking through a vast, quiet library, where every book contains the rules for how reality works. On every page, in every equation, in every fundamental law, you find the same number appearing again and again. Not because it's trying to be noticed, but because it's woven into the very fabric of existence itself. This is what the speed of light does in our universe. It appears everywhere, not as a guest, but as part of the architecture. Right now, as you rest here in the darkness, photons of light are dancing around you. Some bounce gently off your skin from the dim glow of distant streetlights. Others carry heat from your own body, invisible infrared light that tells the story of your warmth. Each of these particles of light travels at exactly the same speed, whether they're carrying the faint whisper of a candle's glow or the brilliant energy of a star's nuclear heart. This constancy is what makes the speed of light so remarkable. Unlike a car that can speed up or slow down, unlike water that flows faster down steep hills and slower across gentle plains, light maintains its pace with perfect discipline. It doesn't matter if light travels through the vacuum of space or through the clear glass of your bedroom window. In the vacuum, it always moves at this one unchanging speed. But here's where the story becomes truly beautiful. This constant speed isn't just a curious fact about light. It's the fundamental rhythm that orchestrates everything else in the universe. It's like a cosmic metronome, keeping time for all the other forces and particles, ensuring that the grand symphony of existence plays in perfect harmony. When you look up at the stars on a clear night, you're seeing light that has traveled for years, decades, sometimes millions of years to reach your eyes. Each photon of light has maintained its speed with unwavering dedication throughout that entire journey. Through the cold emptiness of space, past gravitational fields of massive stars, across unimaginable distances, never speeding up, never slowing down, never getting tired. This constancy creates something profound. It makes the universe predictable, reliable, knowable. Because light always travels at the same speed, scientists can measure the distance to stars by timing how long their light takes to reach us. They can peer back in time by looking at ancient light from distant galaxies. They can understand the fundamental structure of atoms by studying how light interacts with matter. In your own body, right now, this constant is at work in ways you might never have imagined. The chemical reactions that power your cells, the electrical signals that carry thoughts through your neurons, the very bonds that hold your atoms together, all of these follow rules that are intimately connected to the speed of light. It's as if your body is a complex musical instrument, and the speed of light provides the fundamental tuning note that allows all your biological systems to work in harmony. Even more wonderfully, this speed connects you to everything else in the universe. The same constant that governs the light from your bedside lamp also governs the light from the most distant quasar, billions of light years away. It's a shared language, a common thread that weaves through every corner of existence, making you part of a vast, interconnected cosmic conversation. The ancient Greeks thought light traveled infinitely fast, arriving the instant it was created. They couldn't have imagined that light's finite speed would become the key to understanding the deepest mysteries of reality. But nature, in its quiet wisdom, chose a different path. It gave light a speed that is fast enough to make the universe feel immediate and alive, yet finite enough to reveal the universe's most profound secrets. As you lie here in the gentle darkness, consider that every photon of starlight entering your eyes has maintained this perfect speed throughout its entire journey. Some have traveled for thousands of years, carrying stories of distant suns and ancient cosmic events, all arriving at your retina at precisely the same speed they began their journey. They don't arrive exhausted or changed by their long voyage. They arrive as fresh and energetic as the moment they were born in the heart of a star. This unwavering constancy might seem like a simple fact, but it's actually one of the universe's most elegant solutions to a complex problem. How do you create a reality where information can travel, where cause and effect can operate, where different parts of the universe can influence each other while still maintaining order and predictability? You establish a fundamental speed limit, not as a restriction, but as a rhythm that allows everything else to dance together in perfect time. Tonight, as you drift toward sleep, you're cradled not just by the warmth of your bed, but by this gentle, constant rhythm that pulses through every atom of your being. The speed of light isn't just something that happens out there in the cosmos. It's woven into the very structure of here and now, into this moment, into you. And yet, this constant speed creates something even more mysterious and beautiful than simple predictability. When nothing can travel faster than light, when this speed becomes the universe's absolute limit, something extraordinary happens to the very nature of space and time themselves. Breathe slowly and let your mind drift to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Each pulse marks a moment, a steady drumbeat of time that feels as reliable as sunrise. You've always known time this way, as something that flows like a gentle river, carrying you from moment to moment at the same peaceful pace, whether you're sitting still or walking through your day. But what if time itself could stretch like warm honey, or compress like a spring? What if the universe holds a secret about time that changes everything you thought you knew?
This is where light's constant speed reveals its most beautiful mystery. Because light always travels at the same speed, something else must give way when the universe needs to maintain this cosmic rhythm. That something is time itself. And space, too, though they're so intimately connected, that scientists call them space-time, as if they're partners in an eternal dance. Imagine you're sitting by a peaceful lake at sunset, watching the light from the sun paint gentle colors across the water. That light has traveled 93 million miles to reach you, maintaining its perfect speed throughout the entire journey. But here's what seems impossible. If you could somehow travel alongside that beam of light, moving at nearly the same speed, something extraordinary would happen. Your experience of time would begin to change, stretching and flowing differently than it does for someone sitting quietly by the lake. This isn't science fiction, it's the gentle truth that Einstein discovered over a century ago. Time is not the fixed, unchanging river you once believed it to be. Instead, it's more like a flexible fabric that can stretch and compress depending on how fast you're moving through space. The faster you travel, the more time stretches for you compared to those you leave behind. Picture twin sisters, born at the exact same moment. One stays home, living her life at the gentle pace of Earth. The other becomes an astronaut, traveling on a spacecraft that moves at a significant fraction of light speed. As the astronaut sister journeys through space, something beautiful and strange occurs. Time flows more slowly for her. Her clocks tick more slowly. Her thoughts unfold more slowly. Her entire experience of duration becomes stretched like a photograph being gently pulled. She doesn't feel this stretching happening. To her, everything seems perfectly normal. Her heartbeat feels the same, her thoughts move at their usual pace, and if she looks at her watch, the seconds tick by just as they always have. But compared to her earthbound sister, she's experiencing time at a different rate. When she returns home after what feels like a year of travel, she might find that several years have passed on Earth. Her sister has aged more, experienced more sunrises, counted more heartbeats. This isn't a trick or an illusion. It's time itself behaving according to the deeper laws of reality. Because the speed of light must always remain constant, time becomes flexible. It's as if the universe says, light must always travel at this one speed, no matter what. If that means time needs to stretch or compress to make this possible, then time will stretch and compress. You might wonder how this could be true. After all, time feels so steady, so reliable. But you're actually experiencing this effect right now, in the most subtle way. As you rest here on Earth, you're traveling through space at tremendous speeds. Earth spins on its axis, carrying you along at over 1,000 miles per hour. Earth orbits the Sun at nearly 70,000 miles per hour. The solar system moves through the galaxy, and the galaxy itself dances through space. All of this motion creates tiny, almost imperceptible changes in how you experience time compared to someone at absolute rest, if such a thing could even exist. The effect is so small in your everyday life that you'll never notice it. But it's real, and it's happening. Every satellite orbiting Earth must account for this time dilation in their clocks, or GPS systems would gradually drift out of alignment. The satellites experience time slightly differently than you do on Earth's surface, and this difference, though tiny, would accumulate into significant errors if it weren't carefully calculated and corrected. This revelation transforms how you might think about the nature of reality itself. Time isn't a cosmic clock ticking away in some universal control room. Instead, it's woven into the very fabric of space, creating a flexible, responsive medium that adjusts itself to maintain the universe's fundamental harmonies. It's as if space and time are partners in a cosmic dance, each one yielding gracefully to keep light's speed perfectly constant. But the mystery deepens even further. Not only does time slow down when you travel fast, space itself contracts. Distances become shorter in the direction of your motion. If you could travel at nearly the speed of light, a journey that would normally take years might be compressed into what feels like months or even weeks from your perspective. The universe literally shrinks around you, making room for light's constant speed by adjusting the very dimensions of reality. This isn't just about extreme speeds that only astronauts might experience. It's happening all around you, in the gentle dance of atoms in your body, in the flow of electrons through the circuits of your devices, in the quantum interactions that power the chemical reactions keeping you alive. At these microscopic scales, particles routinely experience time dilation as they move at high speeds relative to each other. Consider the muons, tiny particles created when cosmic rays strike Earth's atmosphere high above your head. These particles should decay before they can reach the ground, their lifetimes too short to complete the journey. But because they're moving so fast, time dilates for them. Their clocks run slower, their lifetimes stretch just enough to allow them to rain down gently around you, invisible cosmic messengers carrying proof of time's flexibility. Even light itself experiences this dance in the most extreme way possible. From a photon's perspective, if such a thing could exist, its journey from a distant star to your eye happens instantaneously. Not because the distance is short, but because at light speed, time itself stops. The photon experiences no passage of time during its billion-year journey across space. It's born in the heart of a star and arrives at your retina in what for the photon is the same eternal moment. This reveals something profound about the nature of existence itself. The universe doesn't just contain space and time as separate, independent things. Instead, space and time are woven together into a single fabric, a dynamic medium that responds to motion and energy, that can stretch and contract and curve, all in service of maintaining the deeper harmonies that govern reality. As you lie here in the gentle darkness, your body at rest relative to the earth beneath you, you're participating in this cosmic dance without even knowing it. Your atoms are vibrating, your cells are metabolizing, your thoughts are flowing, all creating tiny currents in the fabric of space-time around you. You're not separate from this dance, you're part of it, woven into it, contributing your own small but essential rhythm to the universe's grand symphony. The ancient philosophers imagined time as an arrow, flying straight and true from past to future. But the universe chose something far more beautiful and mysterious. It chose time as a dance partner for space, creating a flexible, responsive reality where the speed of light could remain constant while everything else, time, distance, even the very experience of existence, could adapt and flow.
In the quiet of this moment, imagine the universe as a vast, peaceful garden, where every flower blooms in its proper season, where every raindrop falls in perfect timing, where every gentle breeze carries its message at just the right pace. This garden has one simple, elegant rule that governs everything.
Nothing can travel faster than light. Not because the universe is strict or limiting, but because this boundary creates the very possibility of order, meaning, and connection. You might think of speed limits as restrictions, the way a highway sign tells you to slow down. But the universe's speed limit is different. It's more like the rhythm of a lullaby that allows all the notes to harmonize perfectly, or the steady heartbeat that keeps your entire body synchronized. Without this gentle boundary, the universe would lose its ability to tell coherent stories, to maintain the beautiful relationship between cause and effect that makes existence meaningful. Consider what would happen if there were no cosmic speed limit, if information and energy could travel infinitely fast. Imagine dropping a stone into a perfectly still pond, but instead of ripples spreading outward at a steady pace, the entire pond would instantly know about the disturbance. Every water molecule would respond immediately, everywhere, at once. There would be no gentle waves, no expanding circles, no time for the pond to process and respond to what happened. The story of the splash would lose all its poetry. This is why the universe chose the speed of light as its fundamental limit. It's fast enough to keep everything connected, fast enough for sunlight to warm your face, for starlight to tell you stories of distant worlds, for the electrical signals in your nervous system to carry thoughts from your brain to your fingertips. Yet it's slow enough to preserve the sacred relationship between cause and effect, to ensure that events unfold in a meaningful sequence rather than all at once. Right now, as you rest here, this speed limit is working like a gentle conductor orchestrating the symphony of existence around you. The light from your bedside clock travels to your eyes at exactly this speed, no faster. The radio waves carrying late-night music through the air move at this same pace. The warmth radiating from your body travels as infrared light at this identical speed. Everything that carries information or energy through space does so at or below this one universal limit. But here's something beautiful. Most things in your everyday world travel far slower than this limit. The sound of your breath, the gentle movement of air in your room, the slow dance of molecules in the glass of water by your bed. All of these happen at speeds that are tiny fractions of light's pace. The cosmic speed limit is like a vast, open sky above the gentle activities of daily life, providing room for everything to happen without ever feeling constrained. When particles do approach the speed of light, something remarkable occurs. They don't just hit a wall and stop. Instead, they discover that the universe has a more elegant solution. As they move faster and faster, they require more and more energy to go even slightly faster. It's as if they're climbing a hill that becomes steeper and steeper, requiring infinite energy to reach the very top. This isn't the universe being cruel or arbitrary, it's the universe maintaining its fundamental harmony. Think of it like this. Imagine you're gently pushing a boat through calm water. At first, each push moves the boat a little faster. But as the boat speeds up, the water's resistance grows. Eventually, no matter how hard you push, you can only increase the speed by smaller and smaller amounts. The cosmic speed limit works similarly, but instead of water resistance, it's the very fabric of space-time that provides this elegant boundary. This creates something beautiful in the world of particles. Electrons in particle accelerators can be pushed to move at 99.9999% the speed of light, but never quite reach it. They dance forever just beneath this cosmic ceiling, like birds that can soar as high as they wish, but never quite touch the infinite sky. The energy that would be needed to push them to light speed itself would be infinite, more energy than exists in the entire universe. Only light itself and other massless particles can travel at this ultimate speed. And here's the gentle paradox. They don't choose to travel at this speed. They simply have no other option. A photon of light doesn't accelerate from rest to light speed. It's born already moving at this pace, and it can never slow down. From the moment it springs into existence, it travels at this one speed, neither faster nor slower, like a musical note that can only sing one perfect tone. This speed limit creates something profound in your relationship with the distant universe. When you look up at the North Star, you're seeing light that left that star over 4 centuries ago. The light that touches your eyes tonight began its journey when Shakespeare was writing his plays. This isn't a limitation, it's a gift. It means that the night sky is a time machine, allowing you to see not just distant places, but distant moments, connecting you to the history of the cosmos. The gentle wisdom of this speed limit extends even deeper into the architecture of reality. It ensures that information travels in an orderly way, that messages have time to be received and processed before the next message arrives. It prevents paradoxes where effects might precede their causes, maintaining the logical flow of existence that allows science, mathematics, and even consciousness itself to make sense of the world. In your own body, this speed limit governs the most intimate processes of life, the chemical signals that carry messages between your cells, the electrical impulses that create your thoughts and dreams, the photons that allow your eyes to see. All of these respect this fundamental boundary. Your neurons don't need to worry about signals arriving out of order because the universe's speed limit ensures that information flows in a coherent, predictable way. Even more beautifully, this limit connects you to every other conscious being in the universe. Whether they exist on distant planets around other stars or in dimensions we haven't yet discovered, they all share this same fundamental boundary. The speed of light isn't just Earth's rule or our solar system's rule. It's woven into the basic fabric of existence everywhere. It's a universal constant that any intelligence anywhere would discover and recognize. The ancient philosophers wondered whether the universe had edges, boundaries where existence simply stopped. But the universe chose something more elegant. Instead of hard walls in space, it chose a gentle limit in speed, a boundary that allows infinite possibility within a framework of perfect order. It's like a garden with no fence, where the plants grow freely but follow the gentle rhythm of seasons, or a symphony with no predetermined length, where the musicians play with infinite creativity within the structure of musical harmony. As you drift deeper into rest, your thoughts moving at their own peaceful pace, consider that this cosmic speed limit is not just a rule that governs distant stars and abstract particles. It's woven into this very moment, into the gentle dance of photons carrying the dim light around you, into the warmth radiating from your skin, into the very possibility that
that your thoughts can form coherent patterns and your dreams can tell meaningful stories. This beautiful boundary doesn't restrict the universe, it liberates it, creating the framework within which everything else becomes possible. And within this framework lies a secret even more profound: the relationship between the tiniest amounts of matter and the most tremendous energies, a secret whispered in the universe's most famous equation. Rest your hand gently on your chest and feel the quiet rhythm of your breathing. Beneath your palm, within the warmth of your body, lies one of the universe's most beautiful secrets. Every atom in your skin, every molecule dancing through your bloodstream, every cell that makes up the miracle of you, each carries within itself a hidden treasure of energy, locked away, but intimately connected to the speed of light through the most elegant equation ever written: E equals mc squared. This simple relationship, just 5 symbols long, reveals something breathtaking about the nature of existence itself. It whispers that mass and energy are not separate things, but rather 2 different faces of the same underlying reality. Like ice and steam, they appear different, but are fundamentally one substance expressing itself in different ways. And the bridge between them, the key that unlocks this transformation, is the speed of light multiplied by itself. That gentle constant you've been learning about, now revealing its deepest power. Imagine holding a single penny in your palm. Such a small thing, weighing just a few grams, seeming so ordinary, so solid, so permanent. But Einstein's equation reveals that this penny contains enough energy to power a city for weeks. Not because pennies are magical, but because matter itself is crystallized energy, frozen light given form and substance. The copper atoms that make up your penny are like tiny storehouses, each one containing incredible amounts of energy held in perfect, patient suspension. The c squared in Einstein's equation, the speed of light multiplied by itself, is what makes this relationship so profound. When you square the speed of light, you get an enormous number, roughly 90,900,000,000,000,000,000 meters per second squared. This means that even the tiniest amount of matter, when completely converted to energy, releases forces that can seem almost miraculous. It's as if every atom is a sleeping giant, gentle and peaceful in its rest, but containing the power of thunder and lightning within its quiet heart. This is the secret fire that lights the stars. In the core of the sun, right now as you rest here in darkness, hydrogen atoms are slowly transforming into helium through a process so gentle it takes billions of years, yet so powerful it floods the entire solar system with light and warmth. Each second, the sun converts about 4 million tons of its own mass into pure energy, following Einstein's equation with perfect precision. This energy travels the 93 million miles to Earth at the speed of light, arriving here as the gentle warmth that makes life possible.
But you don't need to look to the distant sun to witness this miracle. It's happening right here, right now, within your own body. The food you ate today contained energy that was originally starlight, captured by plants through photosynthesis, stored in chemical bonds, and now being slowly released to power your thoughts, your heartbeat, the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Every breath you take, every thought you think, every dream that dances through your sleeping mind, all of it powered by the ancient marriage of mass and energy that Einstein's equation describes. The calcium in your bones was forged in the hearts of dying stars, where the tremendous energies released by mass energy conversion created elements heavier than hydrogen and helium. The iron in your blood was born in stellar explosions so violent they briefly outshone entire galaxies, yet so precisely tuned by Einstein's equation that they created exactly the right elements to make life possible. You are literally made of recycled starlight, your very atoms carrying the memory of cosmic fires that burned billions of years ago. Even more intimately, the chemical bonds that hold your molecules together are expressions of this same fundamental relationship. When carbon atoms join with oxygen to form the carbon dioxide you exhale, they're following the same principles that govern nuclear reactions in stars. The scale is different. Chemical reactions involve much smaller energy changes than nuclear ones, but the underlying truth is the same. Mass and energy are interchangeable, and the speed of light squared is the conversion factor that governs all such transformations. This equation also reveals why the cosmic speed limit exists. As objects with mass approach the speed of light, their energy increases dramatically according to Einstein's formula. The faster they go, the more energy they contain, and the more energy is needed to push them even faster. At the speed of light itself, a massive object would need infinite energy, more than exists in the entire universe. This is why only massless particles like photons can travel at light speed, and why the cosmic speed limit is not arbitrary, but emerges naturally from the deep structure of reality. In hospitals around the world, doctors use this relationship to peer inside human bodies without cutting them open. PET scanners work by detecting the light produced when matter and antimatter annihilate each other, converting their combined mass entirely into energy, according to Einstein's equation. The gentle gamma rays produced by these reactions carry information about the inside of your body, allowing healers to see and understand without causing harm. This equation also governs the gentler nuclear processes that keep Earth's core warm and its magnetic field strong. Deep beneath your feet, radioactive elements slowly decay, converting tiny amounts of their mass into the heat that drives continental drift, creates mountains, and powers the dynamo that protects you from harmful cosmic radiation. The very ground you rest upon is kept warm and alive by the same relationship that lights the stars. But perhaps most beautifully, Einstein's equation reveals that energy and matter are conserved in their combined form. The universe doesn't lose energy when matter is created, and it doesn't lose matter when energy is released. Instead, it maintains a perfect balance, a cosmic bookkeeping system where every transaction is precisely recorded and accounted for. The energy that powers your thoughts right now was present at the birth of the universe, cycling through stars, planets, plants, and now you, never created or destroyed, only transformed from one beautiful form to another. This conservation means that you are connected to everything that has ever existed and everything that ever will exist. The energy flowing through your neurons at this moment has powered countless other thoughts in countless other minds throughout cosmic history. The warmth radiating from your skin will eventually join the great dance of infrared radiation that fills the universe, carrying your body's signature out into the cosmos as a gentle contribution to the background warmth of space. As you lie here in the peaceful darkness, your body is a living demonstration of Einstein's equation. Every heartbeat is powered by the controlled release of chemical energy. Every thought is enabled by electrical signals that follow the same fundamental laws. Every breath brings in oxygen that will participate in the gentle combustion that keeps your cells alive, converting the mass of sugar molecules into the energy of life. The ancient alchemists dreamed of transmuting lead into gold, never realizing they were searching for something far more profound than mere wealth. They were seeking the secret that Einstein eventually revealed, that all matter is made of the same fundamental substance, crystallized energy held in temporary form by the gentle architecture of atoms and molecules. This temporal connection means that you are always living at the intersection of multiple moments. The light hitting your retina right now comes from different points in history. Some from the lamp across the room, created moments ago. Some from the moon that left its surface over a second ago. Some from the sun that began its journey over 8 minutes ago. Some from stars that started traveling toward you when human civilization was young. Some from galaxies so distant that their light began its journey toward you before Earth itself existed. You are a meeting place for light from across space and time, a conscious focal point where the history of the universe gathers to be witnessed, interpreted, and appreciated. Your awareness is not separate from the cosmos. It is the cosmos becoming aware of itself. Matter and energy that has learned to contemplate matter and energy. Stardust that has developed the ability to wonder about stars. The speed of light that has woven through this entire story, that constant, unchanging pace that shapes space and time, that governs the transformation of matter and energy, that sets the cosmic speed limit and creates the framework for causality. This same speed connects you intimately to everything that exists. It ensures that information can travel from distant galaxies to your eyes, from your thoughts to your hands, from one moment to the next in an orderly, meaningful way. As your thoughts grow softer and your breathing deeper, as consciousness gently releases its hold on the day and begins to drift toward sleep, you are not withdrawing from the universe, but settling more deeply into it. Your sleeping brain will continue to process the subtle light that filters through your eyelids. Your body will continue to radiate its gentle warmth into the cosmos. Your atoms will continue their quiet dance, following the same fundamental laws that govern the behavior of distant quasars and nearby fireflies. In your dreams tonight, you may find yourself wandering through landscapes that exist only in your imagination. But even these dream worlds are shaped by the same constant that governs waking reality. The electrical signals that create your dreams move through your neurons at speeds much slower than light, but they operate within the framework that light's constant speed creates.
Your dream consciousness, like your waking consciousness, emerges from the orderly flow of information made possible by the cosmic speed limit. And when you wake tomorrow, you will open your eyes to greet the same ancient starlight that has been traveling through space for eons just to reach this moment. The sun's light that streams through your window will be photons that completed their journey from the solar core, traveling for thousands of years through the dense interior of the sun, and then racing across 93 million miles of space in just over 8 minutes to warm your face and begin your new day. You are not a visitor to this universe, not a temporary guest passing through a foreign cosmos. You are the universe, expressing itself as consciousness, as awareness, as the capacity for wonder and understanding. The light that connects you to distant stars is the same light that enables your thoughts, that powers your dreams, that makes possible your sense of beauty when you contemplate the night sky. Sleep now, knowing that you rest within the gentle embrace of cosmic light, surrounded by the patient stories of distant stars, connected to the birth and death of galaxies by the same fundamental constant that beats like a quiet heart through every corner of existence. In the morning, the light will still be there, still traveling at its eternal pace, still weaving the tapestry that connects all things, still carrying the endless conversation of the cosmos toward your waiting, wondering eyes.